Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Kansas City Royals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Bobby Witt Jr., always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
So just about set now. And towing the slab, Cole Reagans. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
And now the lefty. Popped up. Witt under this one. Brings it in. 1 away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pasquantino snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 44.
2 outs, base is empty.
Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And that one fouled off.
Finish him.
Way upstairs, 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are down quietly. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Bottom of the first. Hunter Renfro at the plate.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
And the pitch. In the air, left field. And there's one down. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
The pitch. Inside, just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Splits the plate, 1-2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He won the high school home run derby in 2018. They held the events between rounds during MLB's home run derby at Nationals Park.
Such a cool experience for Bobby Witt Jr. He had 8 homers in 76 seconds, hitting in front of major leaguers and 43,000 plus fans inside the stadium. Man, my adrenaline would have been pumping in that moment.
Tosses to first, and Witt is out. That's out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Reagan's back to work. And that's in for a strike. That one misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Isaac Paredes now. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Second inning here, no score. Just missed.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
That one ripped right center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
He's a fastball savant with the bat, which is really helpful in today's game. Fastballs aren't getting any easier to hit these days.
So, man aboard, Yainer Diaz digs in now. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Man at second. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. And here it comes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. And he chases that one. And the inning is over.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And he deals. Swings through that one for strike one. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
That one missing inside. Outside, 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one finds the zone, and now it's 3-2. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Gigantic blast. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bull. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. In there, and it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game one of this three-game set. And that one hammered way back there. And that ball is out of here. That one felt good. Third home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here is Michael Massey. Right through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Joey Weimer in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2.
2 balls. 1 strike.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. That one catches the zone, and now 2-2. The punch out there. 1 out. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris? He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You look at the sequence of pitches. He didn't see anything firm until that last fastball, so you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off. That's good pitching right there.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. There's the strike. Massey, the base runner at first with 1 out. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Drew Waters stands in. Right through there for a strike. Now the 0-1.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Got him. That is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Jake Myers. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game. But ultimately, you either have it or you don't.
The pitch. And 1-2.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Perez gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Number 23 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. This one in the air. Pasquantino has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 with a flyout. I remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Two outs.
Finish him.
And a good eye there. The Astros down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boom, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Dubon, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Honduras. The pitch. Foul ball there. The Astros trailing by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 on the way. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Kansas City, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Valdez back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Man at first, Jonathan India at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Great stop from his knees. The throw. There's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect. And right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Grounded out his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Long run. Grabs it on the run. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, these Astros just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That one in there across the letters. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
0-2 now. That one hit to right. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. Doubled his first time up. On the corner for a strike. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. One and two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. 2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one ripped, but foul. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 away. And now it's going to be Jeremy Pena. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground. Third out.
That's an out.
2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Salvador Perez. The wind to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Ground ball, Walker. And he handles it himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one finds the zone. And the count is 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Massey batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're up 2-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake Myers. The lefty fires. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And strike 2.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Isbell going back, and he brings it into the warning track.
Now back, right fielder, Kennedy.
And now the right fielder, 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses there, and the count even 1-1. One down, base is empty. And another ball. That misses, and that's ball 3.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen.
India fires to second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Royals designated hitter, Joey Wiemer. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Edge in his zone for a strike, and the count 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Isbell.
And now Kyle Isbell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Slings to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Drew Waters.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And misses inside. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Nothing doing for the Royals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. Now, Mauricio Dubon. Reagan's back to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball. And that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground, right side. Off balance throw in time. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Good eye in that spot. That catches the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that's outside. Ball one. Two outs. On the ground to third, Massey. Now a jump throw. Third out, and that ends the frame. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Kansas City, well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Hunter Renfroe. As the lefty gets to work. Renfroe goes 6'1", 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that one off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Out to short, Pena. And Renfroe is retired.
Now back, second baseman, India.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan India. First offering misses badly for ball one. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. There's a strike. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby Witt.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Hit hard, that gets through. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. set for the start of the inning. And now, Yainer Diaz. Curveball drops in there. Kicks and deals. And that's downstairs and outside. Movement in the bullpen. Carlos Estevez getting ready to go. Bubic getting cranked up as well. The wind of the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Goes down looking.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Pena, not sure what to expect after that first pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got himself a triple.
Everything came together for him. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Runner at third with 1 gone. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle. India. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Good job right there. Puts the ball in play, and now they're only down by a run.
The batter, the right fielder, Kennedy.
Now it's the right fielder. He was late there. Strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Renfroe makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Royals 2 and the Astros 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. The wind and the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Up next.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Hayden Wisniewski up and loosening in the pen. Scott also getting ready. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Lance McCullers Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. That one misses. Ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And the right-hander deals. That misses. And it's 2-0.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And a foul ball. Right-handed reliever to first, maybe a 2-ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Goes to second, safe there. And next up for the Royals, Joey Wiemer. Golden opportunity right here. Swings through that one. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Isbell. Out to center, gets under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Royals strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Carlos Estevez. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 53, Carlos Estevez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. And a pitch. Center field. Under it. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now that
Mauricio Dubon getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And a big swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lucas Erceg preparing to come on if needed. Looking to get the tying run on base. Missed with a changeup. And now it's even 1-1. And fouled off. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Yordan Alvarez will hit next. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That's off the mark. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Wouldn't chase that time. Late with the swing there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, on to the bottom of the 8th, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Drew Waters. The pitch. Swings and misses. Strike one. On its way to the corner. And a foul ball. 0-2 now.
Ball 1.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
In the air, right side. Has a beat on it. He makes the grab. And there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan.
Two outs, base is empty.
India.
And now here is Jonathan India. 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs. That one's in there, 0-1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Next offering down in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in the dirt. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count off with 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
McCullers winds, fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. KC down in order, but they still lead it 2-1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Lucas Arce.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the one-run game better than a comfortable three-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
And here it comes. Walker stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a good eye there. 2-0. Out towards right center field. Renfroe getting an angle on it. Brings it in. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty to the plate. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Line drive. It gets down, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a change being made at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, Pedro Leon. One down, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Right through there for a strike. You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Afternoon.
And that one almost got him. That one finds the corner. Now 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Triple digits on that last pitch.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So it's their last chance in this one. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Strike one. And that one fouled off.
Finished.
This could end it. And that one missing low.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Astros stealing signs again?
2 outs. That one a little bit high. Now 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bounce to the right side. What a stop. And this one is over. What a play to end the game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Tonight. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.